The river itself, we might think of, as Barkindji people do, as a living entity. And not only is it living, but it is a part of people. And yet this water is still being traded on global markets. Western land and water management system, water is valued only in terms of what it can do.
Nai Kirikira, Barkindji Natji Ningaluk, Nukumura, Wimpacha Wuttugumgul Nunga Mali and Mupula.
The countryside on either side of this river system for hundreds of kilometres has been overgrazed. The permacrust, which is a crust on the top of the soil which harbours all the microorganisms, was gone. The water becomes murkier and murkier, cloudier and cloudier. And then as industrial agriculture takes hold, more and more fertilisers and pesticides are applied to try and correct the decline in soil health. And we find that all of those chemicals are also then further leached out into the river system.
Once nearly made the riverbed when the earth was soft and new. During this time, the river was low. Each clan member participated in making the pool for the monster cod to have a rest in the gentle backwaters for old man Manala. We are learning at Culpra Station the principles of this ancient fish trap, constructed by our ancestors to work with the river and its ephemeral actions through the connections between land, water, seasons and people. This fish trap is part of the ongoing story handed down from our ancestors.
You have to imagine what this was like. From the mountains to the sea was completely blanketed in forest. You can't hear yourself because of the sound of the birds. These really super intricate spring systems that are keeping the land spongy and wet. Lakes and wetlands, incredibly rich environment to live in, incredibly rich. And it would have just been magnificent. Now we're living in this hyper-silent landscape, a landscape that has become a predominant colour of nitrate green. Major economic systems are telling you that there's only one way to do dairy farming, and that's intensify it. So you're going to get way more production, so you're going to get way more milk solids, but at the same time too, you are going to destroy the whenua and the waterways that you are on. And that's what's happened in Aotearoa. The more that we extract or take away, or the less that we buffer, the more shock events we're going to have. Because we've got nothing to absorb the shocks. We have to be telling people just how complex this is, and that in order to do the action that's required, we need to really strategize plans. We really need to know what's going on, and that we really need to combine all of that into implementable plans so that we can say to people, this is what's going to help you get back what you so love. The moon is an indicator of when things happen for the freshwater fish. The females will lay their eggs right down in all the friable root systems, and you can see these tiny little glass millimetre eggs. And then when you see one, and then you see thousands. What we're trying to do is create more ponds adjacent to the river that will be filled with reeds and grasses that inanga like, and try and create an expanded area of spawning. It's all about salt water, fresh water coming together, and then knowing what all the interdependencies are. There's only a few families or a few people who are the food gatherers who have the deeper seated knowledge. The work that we've been doing has had to tackle the complex and actually make it readable for people again. The ways of disseminating it to a wider community is to use the exhibition, you know, the co-curated exhibitions, as a way of showing people the damage, but then what can we do about the damage?
Ko te mātauranga he wai no rua whitu. Kia mahara koe I te puna ina inu koe I te wai. He pukanga mai te hōhanga tangata. He nohanga tangata, he putanga kōrero. He wai ki te tāne, he toto ki te wahine. Ko wai koe, ko wai ahau, ko wai ahau.